Today we are doing a full bedroom makeover in here, focusing on decluttering, simplifying, and getting this room super organized. This is my boys' shared bedroom. My mom is going to be helping on this project and my husband Grant. So we are going to be jumping right in and doing everything we can to make this room amazing. We're back for another project. We are going to completely transform this room.
It needs it.
I did not clean this room to start out, as you can clearly see, and there's a few issues here. Like you can see a lot of toys left out, things on the desk, Lego. There are a lot of things on the walls. So we just want to address all those issues and find a solution through organizing and decluttering. We're moving this out of this room and into Levi's room to simplify in here.
We need to take everything out.
Yeah.
Levi plays with the Duplo. It doesn't need to be in here.
My boys know that this project's happening. They're on board and they're actually very excited about it.
Oh, good. Yeah,
They're very excited because the theme in this room is going to be Mario Brothers.
Here we go. Duplo goes to Levi's room.
Yay. We're gonna get the trains out of this room too.
Wow, look at that. It's so much more open without that big black shelf here. Wow.
Right now the goal is going to be taking out everything that's not going to stay in this room. I don't know if we'll end up decluttering it or not, but it's got to leave the room. So I'm going to start by doing that. Here's a really good example of things that just don't belong in here. All of this should probably be in the garage. We're going to simplify this area by getting rid of these hooks that are here. One question I get once in a while is, how do you get your kids to willingly get rid of things? And one of the ways that I'm doing it this way is they wanted the Mario theme. So I said, if we're going to go with that, then we're going to have to get rid of some of the other stuff. Also, they wanted the place to sit. And I did say, if we get a couch in here, again, we're going to have to declutter some stuff. And they're on board with that because they really want the theme and the couch. So it's kind of a give and a take. And I feel like if you have a reward, sometimes you get excited to let the stuff go that you really aren't using anyway. We're swapping these desks around because we're going to put the piano there. We moved these desks around quite a lot because we wanted to see how we could fit the piano next to them. And then this room is one of the hottest rooms in our house. So this ended up being one of the sweatiest projects, which leads me to today's sponsor, Lumi. Today's video is kindly sponsored by Lumi. About 6 months ago, my mom introduced me to the Lumi brand, and I've been using their products ever since. The Lumi deodorant especially has been keeping me odor-free all through the hot, humid summer days. In the starter pack, you will receive the whole body deodorant, the acidified deodorant wipes, the acidified body wash, and the whole body deodorant. And this one is in lavender sage. I love this. And then we have the clean tangerine and the cool cucumber. And then I also love this toasted coconut smell. But all of these are awesome at controlling odor. This smells really good. And let me show you, it goes on completely clear. You don't see anything. Lumi was invented by OBGYN Shannon. And let me show you this. This also goes on completely clear. Lumi is clinically proven to block odor all day and continues controlling BO for 72 hours. Some other things I love is Lumi stops odor before it starts. Lumi also has a wide range of aluminum-free products. Lumi doesn't stain your clothes. Lumi comes in 8 different scents. Lumi Starter Pack Bundle is a great deal for new customers. It comes with a full-size stick deodorant, a cream deodorant tube, and 2 free products like wipes or mini body wash. Free US shipping. And just for my followers, Lumi is offering an extra $5 off when you order at bit.ly/Lumi-ShannonT and enter code ShannonT at checkout. That's a deal of 40% off. Thanks to Lumi for sponsoring today's video. Now it was time to take everything out of these desks and start sorting through all the piles of paper, knickknacks, and things that my boys save. And I'm not throwing a ton of stuff out. I'm only getting rid of the stuff that I know is actual trash. And then we are going to go through it with them when they get home.
Where's Levi? What happened? What happened?
Oh my You just flipped on all this.
Sorting through all this stuff is a very time-consuming part of the project, but I know it needs to be done about every 6 months because my boys bring home so much stuff from school and they just jam it in the drawers without thinking twice. So it needed to be done.
We got these from IKEA, and I thought this would be good for pencils and markers and things like that because they share those things. So the idea is that they could pull this down and then use the markers out of here instead of having them in their drawers. I've made some serious progress. There's still a long way to go. This is filled with trash and things that need to be recycled. This was a purchase that just didn't work out. I'll donate them to the pool. What I've been wanting to do for a while is take all the games out of the big giant boxes and then do essentially this. Put it into a bag, label it with the instructions, and then they will all fit into one bin.
Yes. What happens when the instructions are on the lid? Maybe that won't happen.
I don't think that's going to happen.
This one's already done. Look at that.
That's what I'm saying.
I'll write Yahtzee on it.
Yeah.
This one can go.
This can go.
Yahtzee. I remembered how to spell it.
There's a bin from IKEA. I love these because they're soft-sided, and then if you're not using them, they just go flat and you can store them really easily. Everything in this room is pretty much from IKEA. So if you have a question of where something came from, pretty much it came from IKEA or we made it ourselves, I'm guessing. So like that shelf we made ourselves. But
oh yeah. Okay.
so let me put these in here.
Oh, okay. I'm just sitting here in the way.
Fine.
Okay.
Okay, we got all these games. And then the cool thing is they could just pull down the one container and know it's games.
Yeah.
Everything's games in here.
My boys and I talked about the books and what could go. And then when they got home from school, my one son is into trains. So we sorted through his train magazines.
All this is going. Yay. Oh, I think for Calvin.
Yeah.
Ever worn it. All of this will be donated. Either it came from a thrift store and they didn't end up liking it or wearing it for whatever reason. And then some of the items they've grown out of. We found a super affordable streamlined couch from IKEA. My mom found it. We went to the insanity of IKEA yesterday, the day before school started, which was a bad idea. But we got it anyway after waiting, I don't know, an hour or so.
Yeah, it was crowded.
That's okay. We're happy and we're gonna start building this now.
Oh good, it's already padded. I thought we were gonna have to upholster it too. You know IKEA. Silverware, hardware. I'm ready for a nap.
I know.
Hardware.
Well, I was in the kitchen getting water and you're like, let's go!
Let's do it. My nap time's coming up.
We've been working all day since,
yeah, I know. I got up at 7 in the morning and
6 this morning.
My boys had been requesting a place to sit in their room that was comfortable for a while now. And because they have bunk beds, it's really hard to sit on the bunk bed. You're either on the top where it's pretty hot or you're crunched under on the bottom bunk. So they just wanted an area to be able to sit and read and have some quiet time in their room other than the living room.
I am surprised how easy this was put together. Wow. Okay, let's sit on it and see.
You think? Oh yeah, wait. There. Sorry.
Let's see. How do we feel?
Watch it go.
I know. We flip over.
It was 6 p.m. at this time, and it was time to wrap up the project for the first day and head right in early and fresh the next morning for day 2 on this makeover project. I'm starting by emptying out the closet. Grant's helping me get the really tall stuff, and we just want to completely empty it out so we could get started.
Today we're on phase 2 of this project, continuing to organize. Grant is going to be working on the closet today, adding the shelves and getting all that sorted, and hopefully we can get it all done today. Then I want to measure the openings and stuff and see what kind of containers we're going to use to store all the stuff, because this closet will be open. We took the doors off like a month or so ago, and I don't want to have a curtain here. I don't want to have anything. So it's just going to be an open closet where the boys can easily put their stuff away, and it's okay. I don't care that it's open because they never shut the doors before, which is why we took them off. It just didn't make sense. One thing I like to do is store their off-season clothing. And these bags are from IKEA. They're the perfect thing. This way, there's no confusion when they go to get dressed. They're not having to like sort through all off-season clothing. I also like it because then we don't have to have a ton of dresser space. This can just go up at the top of the closet and just be out of the way. I had them try everything on, and we ended up decluttering a ton of stuff that we thought could possibly fit from, you know, the last season when we put this stuff away, and it didn't fit anybody, so we let it go. I just pulled out 3 more items that I know would not fit either of them. I'm not holding on to things for Levi to grow into. So this is all stuff that will fit them in the coming season. Also, I want to mention that someone had suggested getting those vacuum pack bags, and I had those in the past. Eventually they fail, so I don't like to use those. I just find that the few times I've used them, they didn't work for very long.
When I mentioned to Grant that I was wondering if he could make some more shelves for a closet, he kind of laughed and rolled his eyes, saying, "Really?" Because we've done so many closet things lately. But he jumped into this project to help me out and get our boys' room more organized. This is a quick fix for now. We didn't use expensive materials, and someday we might redo these closets in a more professional way, but this is what's going to work for us in the moment. I'm currently on the floor drawing out the background to the Mario video game, and then my boys have done a lot of really cute drawings like this one that we are going to cut out and put on top of the background. So I'm really excited about this, but sometimes I question the lengths I go to on some of these creative projects. We ended up using a lot of the storage containers we already had, and we're also reusing those hooks that I took down off the other wall over here for some hat storage.
I'm thinking just centered on this wall,
Right.
or over this, you know.
Right, the height.
Now that my boys are getting a little bit taller, it's a lot easier to utilize more of the vertical storage areas in the closets, which is really nice.
Where's Levi?
Gonna get,
No,
I
for the
mean, just-
kids to get out. This one's a lot heavier.
yay!
That looks nice.
I get seriously excited when I start to see these projects come together, and what I envisioned in my head is actually what I'm seeing. And it's just so exciting for me. We worked all day on this. I didn't have a ton to film because a lot of it was making the shelves. So my final thing to do was to get to work on this art, but I couldn't do that until my boys were asleep. So I ended up having to work really late into the night this day. It's currently 10 p.m. and this project needs to be completely done by tomorrow. I have all day tomorrow to work on it, but the bedroom project needs to be completely crossed off the list, done, 100% done. And I'm at this point right now where I'm making the art. I'm making Mario art for the frames that are already in my boys' bedroom. And I feel like this is gonna be one of the big things that actually makes the room look Mario themed, and my boys are super excited about it. They did drawings of the little characters that I'm gonna put on here and then frame this. But look at how, it's already 10 o'clock at night, and like, look how far I still have to go on this. So I'm really questioning my sanity on this project right now. Grant's currently laying on the floor over there, stretching his back. And what are you thinking? That I'm nuts?
No comment.
No comment, okay? He has no comment on. Although part of me feels as if this is almost like when I was in college, like 1 a.m. and I'm trying to finish a project. All right, I'm gonna keep going. There are times when you just got to get into the power mode of pushing through and getting something finished. And that's what I did here. I was listening to different YouTube videos as I worked on this, and I just decided to mix up some really wet paint and get this done as quickly as possible. And I'm really happy that I did push through. Today, fingers crossed, is the final put together of this room. I stayed up, as you all know, till like midnight finishing this art, And now I am going to be taping the little characters on that my boys drew. Okay, now I'm just laying out the little characters on here, and I'm going to tape them on so we can always move them if we need to. They drew these from the YouTube channel Art Hub for Kids, which is a really cool channel that teaches kids how to draw. This turned out really cute in my opinion. I am shocked. It turned out as good as it did. This is the vision I had for this. A little over 2 years ago, my mom and I redid this room where we added the bunk beds and we got rid of the single beds.
Here's a quick flashback to what the room looked like before we had bunk beds. We had 2 separate beds, and as you can see, rooms tend to evolve over time in our home. Depending on our needs, we will change things around. My boys needed more space in their room to accomplish more things like homework and have a place to hang out, so we make changes as needed.
It's just to optimize the space in here. We added the desks. All that, of course, is staying the same, but we also added these cool lights. They're from IKEA as well. Fubla, I guess is how you say it. And they each have one. Emmett had one down here, but there was a situation where, I don't know, some kid, I don't know who it was, jumped and hit it and broke it. So we got another one, and we're just going to add this on the wall right now while we're in the middle of all this redoing stuff. So that way the lights both work, and this is a great idea for the kids to be able to read at night before they go to bed.
We are on the final stretch of this project, doing the last minute things like this light and adding some decor. When I was at Target looking for some organizing bins, I found some super inexpensive Mario stuff. I found $2 Mario pillowcases and these really inexpensive blankets. I think these were $10 each. They were on the clearance rack, so I was really lucky to find these things, but they just add that extra little bit of decor that I wanted.
I also happened upon this rug again at Target in the discount section because I guess, I don't know, Mario's not as popular right now. I don't know why, but it was $15. And again, the kids were really excited about this.
Besides the Mario art that I made for free, all we purchased was the rug, the blankets, and the pillowcases. Those are the only Mario things we have. Everything else is just pops of color.
Here's another thing that needed updating is the pads on these chairs are really getting bad.
Yeah.
And we saw these at IKEA. And these chairs are also from IKEA.
IKEA room.
These chairs are probably, I don't know, at least 10 years old.
Yeah, you had them at 2.
I had them before the kids were born.
A new place, a new home, for a while, let me feel alive. Nothing to hold me back, take my time, just enjoy the ride. A new man passing by, life is good, best I've ever felt. Get me up, somewhere new, somewhere I can find myself. Oh, I feel so alive. As I reach out to the sky. I found my way. I was in the dark against it all, but made it through the day. 'Cause I found my way. In bad times, I know I'll be okay. 'Cause I found my way. 'Cause I found my way.
Yellow pillows? Mario Kart, baby! Mario Kart blanket and pillow. Oh my! Oh my gosh, the couch! We always wanted the couch in our room.
Well, I don't know about you, but I'm feeling a little bit like Mario right now.
So am I.
Yeah. We had such a fun time doing this project. I feel like we got so much accomplished.
Oh, yeah.
And it's really organized, which was the entire goal of this update.
Yeah,
And
it was so fun.
yeah, it was a really fun project. Thank you so much
You're
for
welcome.
being here, helping me with everything.
Yeah, I
And
love it.
it makes it more fun when
Yeah.
my mom is here to help. If you liked this video, make sure you click right here to watch my mom and I in a previous video where we updated my office
Yeah,
closet.
that
We
was
did a
good.
lot of organizing.
That
So
was good.
click right here and we'll see you in the next one.
Bye.
Bye.